Politics. We are here with Mr.
Miller.
Mr. Miller. And I am, what was my name? Ralph Maxwell. We hope that you guys caught our first episode about healthcare and seen our little video. We are now going to talk about 4 more concerns that we have with the healthcare.
Next concern is no more private insurance.
Okay,
say
so
goodbye. He
even
said
though he says
there is, public option, and you can keep yours. You like your doctor, keep him. You like your insurance, keep it. Not so.
It's not so. There's a couple of bills that are floating around. I think there's 3 of them that are being worked on, and on one of them, at least one of them, there is a page that says, yes, you want private insurance, keep your private insurance. However, once this bill passes and it goes into effect, if you lose your private insurance
or don't have private insurance like us,
then you have to get the government insurance.
An interesting thing I actually heard about too when I was watching this 2020 bit on insurance in other countries and the socialist medicine and everything. So they bring up an interesting point which I had barely thought about before this. When you have incentive, when you're making money as a private insurance group, medicine's better. I mean, people want to get paid, they want to make money, so they're going to put out good products. Medicine just keeps getting better. Look at the 1930s to now. There was no private insurance, no incentive to make money. Where would we be in modern medicine? If everybody was on universal health care and didn't have to spend any of their money, there were no private insurance agencies, the government didn't have to make money.
There's no race to
There's
the
no
finish.
advances in medicine. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Next
Good
point.
Next
concern.
Just kind of briefly talked about this. We have a saying here that's nothing new under the sun. So basically, if you look through history, everything's been tried. You can see if it works or if it's failed. It may not be tried in the United States, but it has been tried somewhere. So we look at socialist medicine, we look at universal health care. Where has it been tried?
Canada.
And Britain. And several other countries in Europe as well as some other.
And a state here in the United States.
Massachusetts.
And it doesn't work very well at any of them.
Kind of went bankrupt in Massachusetts.
You've got people in Canada that travel here to get their health care, to get surgery, to pay for it, because in Canada, you can't pay for it. Even if you have money, they won't accept it. Because the government pays for everything.
I mean, I brought this up earlier, you have things like waiting in huge lines to register for dentists. Also, there's lottery systems in certain towns to get a family doctor. So when was the last time you really thought about not having a family doctor? You may not like yours, you may not like going to the doctor.
And if you don't like it, you can go and get one. You can go get a different one. You can change it.
But
you can get a
what?
second, third, fourth opinion over there in, it was in Canada, right? Every month they draw out 3 names so that they can get 4 names so that they can get a family doctor. And congratulations, you're the winner. You get a family doctor.
Guess what?
Ding, ding, ding.
I win a lottery. I don't want to win a doctor. I want to win like $1 million.
Unless that doctor's going to live with me 24/7 and I don't have to pay for him. Okay, that's cool.
And it's a she, and she, well,
oh yeah,
married to you.
And she has my kids.
Okay. Anyways, the next issue, which is, in my opinion, the biggest issue, is the cost involved. I mean, we're already in, how much deficit are we in?
A lot. What is it,
like
11 trillion, something like that?
20 billion trillion. It's like, what is it, like 1.4
trillion?
trillion?
A lot of zeros
yeah.
that we are in our deficits.
But, you know what? This bill is only going to cost like 1.6 trillion? So, it's, I mean, it's really
Wait. Hold on. Okay, you're saying 1.6 trillion, but do you know how many numbers I've actually heard that this bill is going to cost?
No.
A lot. Let's see, 600,000 billion, 1 trillion, 1.5 trillion. Obama's last little infomercial that he did on the news channels, he doesn't say any numbers, if you notice, and if you listen listen carefully, he doesn't say any numbers. He uses percentages and, oh, 2/3 is already paid for, and 1/3 we just need to find money and pay for it. What is that 2/3? What is that 1/3? He doesn't know. He hasn't read the bill.
Alright,
What is it, Massachusetts that already has this
that run
type of this?
Same type of program.
It's costing them 3 times more than what they had anticipated it for it to originally cost.
When was the last time a government bill or a government agency or something, whatever project costed what they said it did?
Cash for clunkers The money was supposed to last. Let's see, they started it in July, or was it August? I don't know.
July, the end of July.
The end of July. It was the money that they had allocated for it was supposed to last until November, end of October. Guess what? They ran out in 4 days. Wow, some good mathematical genius behind that one.
So, doesn't that give you some more hope about healthcare costs? I mean, 1.6 trillion, pretty accurate.
I'll just poop it out.
Where are we getting this money anyway? Print it.
Let's see. They're gonna print it.
Tax.
Or they're gonna tax the rich. Yes, because that's the solution to every problem that we have. Let's tax the rich. Every single bill. Oh, it costs a lot of money. How are we gonna pay for it? Oh, let's see. We'll tax the rich. Guess what? You know, I mean, they're getting close to 50% on taxes.
It is. For people who make $1 million, it's already 50%. You know, with your income tax, your state tax, you know, other taxes involved.
That's ridiculous. They work really hard to get where they're at. Let's say you make $1 million. Guess what? We're gonna take half of that, so you only made $500,000. Reduce costs. They're gonna reduce care. As you seen inside our video, one of the things was, oh, you know what? You're getting a little older. You don't need that surgery because it's gonna cost too much. Take the blue pill. That will help you get through it. It's cheap and it's effective, I guess.
And it was advertised in The Matrix, which is a really cool movie. So I want to take that one.
Maybe I will take the blue pill after all.
Yeah.
As you get older in age, they're gonna, you know, start cutting things from surgeries and say, oh, you don't need that hip replacement. You're 98. Da, 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 da. There was an example, a lady. I guess they didn't want to pay for it. They had the money. They paid. It was a pacemaker.
Yeah.
They paid for it. You know, her family and her, they all, you know, or insurance, something.
They saw a specialist who finally would let them do the surgery.
She's living 5 years later, still going. So the pacemaker worked. But if they were to go by the books and be like, oh, well, calculations say it may not work, so
you're gonna die in like less than 10 years.
So we're not gonna give you help. End of life counselor. You know that's in the bill, right? It's in the bill.
You'll live more comfortably.
They have end of life counselors inside the healthcare bill.
The last thing we thought about in this healthcare bill is, and some of these other bills that are passed, is where is this leading our country? I think this is a big transition to finally calling America a socialist country. This passes, this is 1/7, 1/6, 1/7 of our GDP. All the money we make is to healthcare, and yet it's going to be turned over to the government. You have that, and you have several other things right now that the government's taking control of. You have GM, the car companies. I mean, there's a lot of things going on right now.
Banks, they are regulating everything, and they're going to continue to do it because people want to lie down and let it happen. And you know what? I don't think that's right. I mean, we voted them in. They're supposed to be working for us, and they're not. They're doing their own agenda, and people want to say, oh, well, this thing over here is socialism, this thing is socialism. Well, that's fine. You know, little bits here and there, okay, we can deal with. But when it's everything across the board, and now you're telling me how high I can jump, there's a little problem. You're going to tell me what I can eat and what I can't eat? There's a little problem. Research the issues. We have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to make good decisions and to be informed about these issues that are out there. We have a responsibility towards each other. And government's taking that responsibility. They're telling us, no, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Why don't you inform me of some good information and then let me make the decision?
Read some websites. The Drudge Report, Real Clear Politics, you know, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. Go to all these sites. You know, you can watch all these TV shows too. Just get as much information.
Be sure to check out our Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, and Twitter. Subscribe. Talk to us, email us, platonicpolitics@yahoo.com. We hope to see you guys soon.
Until next time, this is Platonic Politics. See ya.